Thank you for watching Shirley's Temple. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications to find out when I'm dropping my next interview. Welcome to Shirley's Temple. We got my girl, Love Brittany, in the building. Yay!
Thank you for having me,
Thank
Shirley.
you for pulling up.
Of course.
I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too, yo. We've been knowing each other for a minute
Facts.
now. For real. So I'm excited to be here. Always gonna support what you got going on.
That means a lot. Thank you, babe. But I wanted to start it off with a little gift. This is from Love Your Trip.
Wow.
So I know you're on a little cleanse right now. No weed, no alcohol, no sex, no meat.
Yes.
But do you dabble with the microdosing?
This microdosing shrooms? Oh, wow.
Yes!
Yo, honestly, I like shrooms better than anything these
Yes!
days.
We
This
love
is cool.
that!
Yo, this like a whole
Girl,
roll.
those are the chocolates.
What?
Yes!
This is so cool. Thank you.
Of course. If you want to try one, feel free.
Wow.
Eric Billinger and B.O.B. both grabbed the Cookie Monster.
That's one of these?
Yeah, the blue one.
Is this the flower?
Those are the more capsules.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we got you gummies on the right-hand side. These are vegan as well.
I got shrooms for years.
Yes!
This is dope. Thank you so much.
Of course. I'm so
cool.
excited for you to try it. But yeah, you've been sober, sis. Let's talk about it.
I know.
How long has it been?
Beginning
Fire.
of September. Definitely been focusing on making the diet aspect a lifestyle, you know, when it comes to just what I'm eating. But when it comes to, you know, me hitting my blunt and having a drink, I'm going to do it occasionally. You feel me? Like,
Wait,
I'm not going to cut that out completely. But as far as my diet,
for sure.
yeah.
Is Shirley's Temple on occasion? What? Is that what I'm hearing?
So I think that, you know,
Let's go! Can you hand me the sluggers?
No, give me the gifts.
Oh.
But
You'll decide.
Not
You'll
yet.
decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
What sluggers?
These are the best pre-rolls in the game. Look how cute the sluggers are.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah, we got you a little. Yes. This is a lunch pail.
What?
If you want to open it, so sluggers.
How cool.
Are pre-rolls that focus on quality, power, and consistency. Their slogan is, if you grow it, they will come.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, this is fire.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this.
They're triple infused joint packs. They're called Juiced with premium whole nug flour, solventless hash, diamonds, and hand-rolled in keef.
Where the pre-roll?
Right.
Right here?
Yeah.
I love.
Do you smell them?
Pretty pre-rolls.
Yeah,
same.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you.
Of course, you're welcome.
This is fire.
When'd you start smoking?
Oh, man, girl. I can't remember.
Right.
I can only remember when I stopped as of recently.
Right.
My favorite time to smoke is in the morning time.
No way. Mine's at night, but I feel like it's because I like to smoke after I work.
I like to smoke in the morning. Like, I wake up in the morning time, I hit my joint and, like, write in my journal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. That's a vibe. That's a super vibe.
So I definitely got some beautiful pre-rolls.
Do you meditate too?
I do. I meditate. Yesterday, I did a hilarious meditation with one of my friends. It was called the Money Meditation.
I love that.
It was a good meditation. I ain't complaining, but it was just, it was funny, the actual, like, meditation.
Yeah. What were y'all saying?
It was like, close your eyes. Imagine yourself sitting on the green grass. Look at the trees. The leaves are dollar bills.
Oh my gosh. Let's
dollar-
manifest that right now.
Yeah, $1 bills, $5 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills, $50
$100 bill just falls.
And now they're falling from the trees.
Oh my
into
gosh.
piles in front of you. Like, it was just,
Bro.
Yeah, I like that though.
I'm like, you definitely could make a little meditation
Album or
project.
something?
Yeah, that'd be hard.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
For
I had
sure.
Eric Billinger on my show. He did a little meditation project.
Really? I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
It's
Eric,
dope.
He's super dope.
So the diet. Because I had Jerry Perpdrank on earlier. I don't know if you know who that is. He was on Vine. He's like a content creator.
Okay.
But he pretty much just like literally like decided one day like, yo, I'm going to get ripped. And just started and meal prepped every day and never cheated. So how is the diet looking? Like, and how hard is it?
You know what? Honestly, the hardest part is like the first 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you are depriving your body of what it's been so used to.
True.
But I do this all the time.
Okay.
Kind of. So like last year, I traveled all year and I was just like living my best life, eating, drinking, turned up. Then I looked in the mirror. I was like, LaBrittany, it's time to get it together. You know? So it's like I give myself time to do what I want. And then I'm very disciplined, you know, when it comes to like, all right, nope, it's time to get in shape. You know?
That's fire.
So
yeah,
that's just where I'm at right now. It's like,
for sure.
I've been shooting a lot of content, been in the studio recording a lot of music, shooting music videos for my music. So, you know, I had to get my skin tight, my stomach tight, my ass right, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Talk about it. I love that. You go to the farmer's market, you cook clean, right? Or you eat clean?
Yeah, I've been cooking more clean. I don't know if you ever seen my cooking videos.
Yo,
LaBrittany Bites.
LaBrittany
nothing
Bites
was clean about that.
But I will say that cooking is literally my favorite content.
Is it?
Is it not everyone else's cooking?
Y'all like cooking content?
Bruh, what? I'm vegan too, and I still like your videos. Like,
Are you vegan?
I am, yeah.
See, I'm trying to get like you, sis.
Okay. But for me, meat actually grosses me out, so it was easy. I understand when people like come from eating meat.
Yeah, my cooking videos surprise me. I've been cooking my whole life. And then one day I was just like, you know what, let me make some videos while I'm cooking. And the videos just started going super viral.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah, and how much time goes into...
I'm not gonna lie. Like, a 30-minute meal take about an hour when I'm recording it too.
That's annoying.
I know. It's like when I'm super hungry, I can't make the videos.
Right.
But I like it because they inspire a lot of people. You
For
know,
sure.
I see a lot of people remaking my recipes, posting videos, tagging me in them. So, you know, I feel like I'm feeding the streets.
That's hard. I respect that. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Watermelon.
Oh my gosh, wait, I love watermelon.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
Watermelon with some lime with some salt.
That's...
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, I've been feeling the fruit lately too.
Yeah.
I think I've been in love with honeydew recently.
Ooh.
Slim Chill. Ugh.
I've been eating honeydew as of lately too.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you-
And cantaloupe.
Oh my gosh, those are the best. I've been on your TikTok, sis.
Okay.
And I love your videos.
Thank you.
So you do a get ready with me and that takes like, what, 2 hours? How long does it take to edit the video?
Girl.
I like do not have the patience.
You know what? To be honest with you, my Get Ready With Me videos don't take me long.
Okay.
They don't take me long to edit anymore either. I've been doing them for so long.
Okay.
It's like clockwork.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're not editing while you're talking, right? You're...
Kind of.
Oh, okay, then, okay, that would make sense.
It's like I speak as I'm shooting. So,
right.
you feel me? It's not like I just got the camera going the whole time.
And then I thought you went back and edited it. That's why I'm like, damn, sis, you got time.
That would be crazy.
Yo, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, how did it feel to go viral on TikTok?
I think I started going viral on TikTok in like 2019. But what I can say is it's been a really big blessing in my life because being able to access so many people just by using my phone has brought me so many opportunities, has helped to grow my audience, you know, and it has connected me literally to people all over the world.
That's fire.
When people be like, I hate the internet, I hate Instagram, I'd be like, y'all just not using it right. Y'all sitting
Damn,
on...
that sounds like me.
You just not using it right.
Right. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you a trivia question. What celebrity is not a Gemini?
It's Keke Palmer or Angelina Jolie.
Damn, you're good.
Is it Keke Palmer?
Yeah. Look at you.
Hey, that's fire. Angelina Jolie is Gemini.
That is fire. That's crazy. And you're a Gemini. Let's
I'm
talk
a Gemini.
about
Yeah,
it.
it's some really cool Gemini.
Yeah, fact. I did not know this until recently, but you made contact for Salt-N-Pepa.
Oh, yeah.
How did that happen?
So, actually, I was introduced to Salt by my manager, Jen. Jen manages
Jen, shout out
Salt.
to Jen and the... You manage Salt!
She worked, yeah. She was like, yo, LaBrittany, Salt-N-Pepa got all these show dates. They going on tour, and, you know, Salt needs somebody to help her shoot content. And I was like, yo, what? That would be absolutely amazing. Like,
Right.
you know, they are some legends.
And at that time, were you, like, doing all the stuff you're doing now? Like, creating videos like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was like...
I've been shooting content for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's easy. I've also been helping other people shoot and create content for a long time too, like other artists, other brands. Like that's something I actually like to help people with.
That's dope.
So it was an honor to be able to help Salt with her content, you know?
Right.
And so we shot some really dope content that has gone viral,
Hell
you know?
yeah.
And she's an amazing person. Like, it was so amazing being able to even be in the presence of someone so successful in the industry that, you know, I've been working hard in as well. I've learned a lot from her. So
just on the music vibe, that's inspiration.
I mean, I really went around the world with them last year. It was super dope.
I love that. How long does it take to make a live mix video?
Now, my live mix videos take the longest.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have to like create the song.
Oh, you make the song too?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, I cover other people's songs,
okay.
but I reproduce it, you know, like using household items. I vocally arrange it. So it's like I got to make a song and then make the video. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days to do those videos. Yeah.
Those shits go crazy, though. I don't know if y'all see them, but it'd be all the squares and it'd be a different video all at once.
I haven't done them in a minute.
Damn, why?
I just been
What
doing,
you been up to?
things.
What you been up to, sis? Let's talk about it.
I've been doing other things. I've been doing my cooking videos.
Yeah.
You know, I've been focused on my music. I've been being a mother.
Right.
Yeah, it's my son's last year at high school. You know,
shit.
So, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
How's that, having a senior?
Super cool.
Yeah.
You know, kind of crazy to see how fast time flies.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's do a trivia question.
All right. Come on.
What iconic sitcom was set in Detroit?
Sister.
Dang, okay. She knows her facts.
And you know, it was actually in Ann Arbor.
Oh, shit. Is that not Detroit?
Yeah, they went to U of M.
Oh, shit.
But it's still Michigan.
Same shit? Okay. Michigan.
That's where U of M is, in Ann Arbor. Yeah.
Who's a Michigan fan in here?
Everybody.
Oh, shit. Everybody. Shirley's Temple has a focus on mental health.
Yes.
How are you doing? How's your mental state?
Man, my mental health is pretty healthy right now.
Amazing.
I make sure to take time to dedicate to my mental health. You know, take a lot of time to myself, to meditate, to work out, to journal. Even when I cook, that's helping me mentally. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
When I cook, when I write, when I record, you know, just being creative in general.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm thankful to be in a balanced place mentally.
For sure. I think that's also what I appreciated from your TikToks, just being able to preach like, yo, take time for yourself. Like, for me, I call it like a frequency. Like, you can just feel when someone's on that type of frequency. I don't know. I respect it, though. It's admirable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's important. Self-care is the best care.
For sure. Especially in this industry, bro.
Man, what? Because
Like,
they don't care.
Yeah, right. It's crazy.
So you got to care about you.
It's just so crazy to me. You were pregnant at 14.
Yes.
How? Like, what is going through your head? Like,
Not how. Just like everybody else.
right. But at 14? God
yeah.
damn.
I was young. Just young doing adult things. That's it.
Because you lost your virginity at 14, right?
Yeah. I got pregnant by the same person I lost my virginity to.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a very interesting process.
Right.
Being pregnant, you know?
While in high school,
Yeah.
in 10th grade.
In 10th grade.
Were your peers young mothers?
I was the only teenager in my school pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, but I come from a family that, you know, a couple people in my family have had children at a young age. I mean, just where I'm from in general, like, young pregnancy isn't uncommon. I think it sounds crazy, but it's really a lot more common than what we think. It's
Got
just
you.
not talked about a lot because I think a lot of people are too embarrassed to really talk about it. It's shunned, you know. Even when I was pregnant as a teenager, other parents didn't want their kids hanging around me, but their kids was having sex. They just didn't get pregnant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Damn.
it's one of those things I think that people just try to like, you know, but it's a
Right.
real thing.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a young girl in my son's school pregnant right now.
Damn.
Yeah, it's very common.
And does the school say anything? Like, do they?
Some schools will make the kids go to an alternative school. Yeah.
Your school didn't do that.
No, they
Good.
didn't, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed in school. I stayed in all my classes, all of my programs, dance, cheer, all
Yeah,
of the
you were a
above. I still
cheerleader while you were
graduated.
pregnant?
I was.
Because you didn't find out till what, a few months in?
I knew I was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was there ever a thought
What thought of what?
to, you know, when you're that young, I don't know,
What?
to abort?
No, I didn't think about aborting. My mind didn't even go there.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
It was like I was in more of a denial.
That you were pregnant.
Yeah, it was like I was kind of like this ain't real until my stomach was big. And I was like, whoa, this shit is real.
Because I know you like hid it, like wearing baggy clothes and shit.
Yeah.
How was your mental health during that whole time?
I know. I was very afraid. I was afraid, you know. I was like nervous. But I would try to keep myself like busy so I wouldn't think about it. But it was like, once it got to a point where it was just obvious, you know. Honestly, I felt the best once my family knew.
Right.
Once everybody knew and the secret was out, it was like easy breezy for me.
Girl, 8 months in though?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know. It's really crazy.
Yo.
I would not suggest any other young girl to do what I did.
Yeah.
At all.
I honestly think you're like Superwoman for it. And you have 2.
I got 2, yeah. I had my second one at 19 though.
How was that? How was your mental state then?
At that time, I was a boss. I was experienced. Like, I wrote a letter. I was more nervous of what my mama was going to think, but I made her comfortable. I wrote her a letter and told her, like, okay, Mom, I'm pregnant again.
Oh, okay.
But I got my own apartment. I got a job. You know, I'm responsible. I take care of my kids.
Fire.
I see, you know, even when I was pregnant and I had my first son, I worked and I took care of him.
Girl, you worked at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I wasn't the type of kid that had a kid and just left them with my parents and stuff.
Because imagine if the family wasn't there to support, like.
Thank God they were. I have a very, very supportive family.
Fire.
And so because of them and because of my own will and drive and determination, like I've been able to do everything I've wanted to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you. It ain't easy.
For sure.
You know, but
did you ever feel like you
thank God.
wanted that college experience?
I went to college for a minute, then I dropped out because it was too cold to be walking around on campus. I actually left.
in Detroit?
Yeah. I was like, y'all walk around in snow to go to class? I'm out.
Yeah.
But I left college for music.
Right.
So I don't feel like I missed out on anything.
For sure.
Yeah, and then all my friends went to college. So I get to, you know.
Yeah. Beyonce was in a girl group before Destiny Child. What was it called?
Girls Time.
Oh my gosh. Damn, she's good, y'all. You know your Beyonce.
I know my Beyonce.
This is from D-Tie. So these are edibles in their little bucket hat. Do you fuck with the edibles?
Hat. I love bucket hats.
Yeah. Hey. I love it. Super cute. It matches the fit.
It is cute.
Have you been to Thailand?
Not yet.
Me neither. Let's go.
Come on. I'm ready because I want to go
but
so
these
bad.
are inspired by Thailand. These are a truly authentic Thai experience.
Oh, wow. This is cool.
It's literally inspired by the fruits and bustling markets in Thailand.
Flavors.
And they're vegan.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Vegan gummies?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. How did you take care of another human as a teenager? 2 other humans.
I think when you don't have a choice, I guess I did have a choice. You know, I got to stop saying that I didn't have a choice because there are a lot of people that have kids, they don't do shit for them.
Right.
You know, but
damn, that's sad.
I think for me, like, my children have always motivated me, you know, to do better, to be better. And I've always wanted them to have the best.
Yeah.
So they've always been my motivation.
That's dope.
Yeah.
It's hard because again, just giving you your flowers, because I think a lot of artists will like intentionally not want to have kids to like focus on their career.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're juggling everything is so admirable, Brittany.
Well, thank you. You know, I talk to a lot of people and they be like, they talk about how their family is the sacrifice for their dreams. But me, I think my dreams have been the sacrifice for my family.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
Right.
Especially now that my sons are older, I realize that, you know, when you have children, they don't care about a dream. They don't care about you trying to create generational wealth. They don't care about a million.
That's how they gonna survive.
Yeah, but they don't care. That means nothing to them.
Okay.
All they want is your time.
Right.
You know, so when I think back to times where I may have missed out on things in the industry because I was being a mother, I'm okay with that. You feel me? Shoot, I actually be wishing sometimes when I miss times at home because of the industry, I would have been with them.
Yeah.
You know, especially now just being within this industry for so long and seeing that half of the hype ain't even worth.
Facts. That
You
is
feel
so
me?
real.
Like, it ain't worth my time with my family
For
ever,
sure.
you know?
I respect
So
that.
These
Yeah.
days, I just do what makes me happy.
That's hard. And I love the bond. Your son like does your makeup and fits? That's crazy.
Yeah, he did my makeup once, and he did really
okay.
good. He goes to a visual art and performance
Oh,
school.
okay.
Yeah, so he's an artist. He's
Yeah.
super talented.
Yeah. Wait, are they gonna be football stars too? One of them plays football, right?
He used to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, my oldest.
I don't know if I want kids, but I feel like to take them to sports games and cheer them on would be everything.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
Right?
It's so fun. And then my son was like a bulldog, so I would be nervous at the same time, like, ah!
Right.
But he was so good though.
Right.
You know, so fun. Those are some of the best memories.
I love that. How was it moving your kids to California?
You know, it was really cool because it's something I had been wanting to do for a long time. My kids, they would always travel to California with me, like when I would come out here to shoot music videos or record and things like that. So they were already used to coming back and forth between Detroit and LA.
Yeah.
So when I finally got the opportunity to actually like, okay, we here now, like y'all go to school here. It was cool, especially when they told me, like, you know what, Ma, thank you so much. We love you. We love it out here. Ah.
Yeah.
That's when it was like, okay.
That's hard.
Yeah.
And they were on the show with you, Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, they were. They was on both of them. Well, my youngest son was on Notorious Queens, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yep.
I had Meghan James on.
Uh-huh.
I swear to God, I was laughing the entire
She's so
time.
funny.
How was it shooting that?
She's hilarious.
So funny.
So funny. That was one of the best shows I've ever shot. I hate that it didn't get renewed for another season because it was really good energy and synergy amongst us as cast members. I felt like I was able to be true to who I am.
Love that.
You know, so
Yeah.
truly had a genuine good time
I
filming
love
that show. Yeah,
Do you
it was
have a favorite
amazing.
memory?
What's my favorite memory? You know, me and Mehgan we talked to like a therapist or something.
Oh my gosh.
That was funny because she had this list of like, you know, her thing was cheating respectfully.
Bro, she was on here talking about how all men cheat. Like, she's just
I
cheating
feel her.
respectfully is crazy though.
Yeah, when she said that, it went viral. It was on the Shade Room, and
Oh my
everybody was like,
gosh.
"What you mean cheating respectfully?"
That, guys, you cannot cheat
but
respectfully.
I feel her though.
All you dogs out there.
you don't think so?
You feel her? Wait.
I didn't then, but now I kind of understand. I feel like
Let's hear this, sis.
Okay, so I've heard people in a relationship, a man cheating and straight up telling a woman like, "Yeah, I've cheated, so what?" But then I've also heard of situations where the man is very careful. He got a whole nother burner phone. He changes clothes before we get home. It's the whole thing.
But it's the cheating in the first place for me.
I mean, of course.
So you're saying that all men cheat, so why not just have him cheat respectfully? That's whack.
None. I ain't saying have him do nothing.
Okay,
Look,
okay.
I don't agree with cheating at all, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying there is a difference in how people cheat.
For sure, for sure.
And I think that's what she meant.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Have you been cheated on?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like I've caught my ex like texting other girls, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess that's cheating, you know?
Have you cheated?
No.
Good
I'm not
answer.
gonna cheat. I'm not a cheater.
Good answer!
No. I'm not a cheater.
I feel you.
You feel me? I'm gonna just leave you.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we ain't even gotta let it go that far.
Right. I think that's just like the ultimate, like,
It's bold. Unless that's what y'all cool with,
yeah, right.
you know?
It feels like monogamy isn't a thing in this industry.
Oh, in this industry?
Yeah, it feels like guys feel like, Vinny, why are you smiling?
No, it's just funny.
What
This-
you think?
Yeah, this fool is a bachelor, right? Is that
Yeah,
what?
super bad.
So how many hoes you got?
Not a lot, bro. I work in Hollywood. Like I work in nightlife, so it's like I got homegirls and I get to hear their stories, and I'm like, oh yeah, y'all are demons.
Oh.
So I know the other side of the curtain. Like I'm homies with like all the bottle girls, all them. So it's like,
So they be pimping too?
oh
Yeah, the girls
Well,
is
it's
bad,
for
just
survival.
flat.
It's a whole different. Like it's not like a small city type. Like oh, I'm gonna find someone that I care about and invest in their future. It's like I'm gonna find someone so I don't gotta work.
Oh.
And they're always gonna pick up that call. So it's like I couldn't even.
That is an interesting perspective. I haven't experienced a man paying for my nails and shit. That's like, where do you find them? What? I know.
I think that's the bare minimum.
I know.
I'm
That
sure you
is
could
the
find
bare
that.
minimum, sure.
I think that's like $80.
I also would feel bad. What?
Girl, come
I
hang out
know
with me.
my girl has like, I have guys just paying my bills. I'm like, what? Like, you don't got to do nothing. They don't even have to hook up. That's crazy to me.
That's beautiful.
Right.
That mean he care.
Yeah. But while we're here, let's talk about your little 12-year relationship.
Oh, okay. What about it?
Well, I heard you say like 6 years in, you were like, damn, I feel stuck. So my question is, how'd you stay another 6 years?
Oh, easy.
Okay.
Because, you know, when that's what you're used to.
Okay.
And the way that my life was, I have a family.
Right. So you just took care.
It wasn't just about me.
Right.
You know, and
okay, that makes sense.
So, and even if you don't have kids, like when you've been with someone for a long time, it is the hardest to separate from. You know, when that's what you're used to every day,
sure,
coming home to
1000%, yeah.
that, you know?
Someone told me recently, like 5 years is when you really just start to like feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I was like,
when you
5
really
years is
know
a
somebody.
long time.
It go by fast though.
Obviously you were in love, but like, did it just get to a point where?
By the end, I had kind of checked out.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was just like, I really had just checked out. And I was spending more time just like keeping myself busy. Like I found myself being in the studio literally. Like I would come home, pick my kids up, cook dinner for my kids, and then I would go to the studio, and then I would stay in the studio all night until like 5 a.m. until I had to go home and take the kids to school. You know,
And get no sleep?
I would sleep maybe from like 8 to 3.
Okay.
You know, like
Damn.
yeah. It was I had just checked out of it, you know,
Yeah.
so I couldn't. I was just, yeah. I remember them days. I wouldn't go back to them days.
Right, but at least I'm glad you got to express yourself through the music.
Oh, yeah. Thank God for music.
How much music you sitting on?
I have a lot of music. I
Right.
do. Yeah.
What's the game plan?
We are putting that game plan
Got
together
you.
now,
Got
to
you.
find a home for it.
For
And
sure.
I honestly cannot wait to put it out. Some of the best music I've worked on thus far.
Hell
I can't
yeah.
wait to get back on the stage and perform it for the world.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I know, because I think I saw you had opened for some big artists. How was it opening for R. Kelly?
No, you did just ask me about
Wait.
Let's go.
Wait, what was the other one?
I've opened for her.
Oh, Fire. Oh, what a vibe.
I've opened for Tiana Taylor.
What a vibe.
I've opened for,
Was this in Detroit?
yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I toured with Aaron Ray.
That's the homie.
Yeah, we did a nationwide tour.
Amazing.
Yeah,
How
that-
did you tap in with him?
That was phenomenal. I was put on that tour by Erica Coulter. She helped me get on that tour.
I interviewed you at the basement for the first time.
Yes.
Bitch, I was
yes,
looking it
dang,
up and I
that's
almost
crazy.
texted her because I was like, damn, like, that's
Wow,
awesome.
dang.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. It was maybe a little bit after that. Maybe
Yeah.
a year or two after that.
That's dope. Was that your first time on tour?
That was my first time doing like a state-to-state tour. And it was actually mind-blowing because I had been performing in Detroit for years, right? Like, I got hometown love, you know?
Yeah.
But when I went to New York, when I went to Virginia, when I
That's-
went to D.C., when I went to Atlanta, when I went to Toronto, and these people were singing my songs word for word, I was like, whoa.
Yo, that's awesome.
Yeah, like, it made me realize, like, how much of an impact. It inspired me to go back on the road, and then COVID came. Yeah.
Did that turn you up though? Because you're creative. I'm sure you found something.
Yeah, that's when I started really building my TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Is that when LaNation happened too, or
LaNation shop started as just my merch at my shows,
Fire?
right? And then during the pandemic, I did build my store. So LaNation shop, my store, I built it out to be like a store that houses small independent brands.
That's hard.
Yeah, so
I
like my
respect
son,
that.
he has a brand, Ivy
No
Attire on there.
way.
Yep, like I've dropped merch for Elijah Blake on LaNation
That's the
Shop.
homie.
Yeah, so like LaNation Shop is to support, small businesses and brands.
That's dope. That must take a lot of your time. How do you have time to do all this shit?
I have help,
Okay,
but
okay.
it is a lot of work though,
For
especially
sure.
retail. Retail is LaNation Shop is probably like the most work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
But the shit be cute though, because it'd be like basic shit you could wear
Yes,
and comfortable.
like cool,
Yeah.
everyday essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You be finding the gems thrifting, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I know. I'm like, damn, really? I do not have patience.
I go to really good ones.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's like my son, he the one who has patience.
Yeah.
Because I don't either. But when I do go to good like vintage stores, it be like ones that are good, you
Yeah.
know? So you don't have to dig too much.
For sure. Trivia question?
What's up?
What is the main ingredient in tequila?
The main ingredient,
Yeah.
sour mix,
No.
lime, Agave.
There you go.
Agave
Yeah.
is the main ingredient.
Blue agave, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Do you be drinking tequila, sis?
I used to be a bartender.
Oh, what?
I can
when?
make amazing margaritas.
This is from MJ Arsenal. So this is a hippie lava lamp and bong all in one.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Okay.
I don't know.
That's fire.
I might just hit this if you don't mind.
This is cool.
Yeah, it's dope.
I love bongs. Thank you, MJ Arsenal.
I'm like, let me just get right real quick.
I like bongs though.
Me too. They be clean and clutch.
Yeah, that's why.
I know. What's your favorite way to smoke?
I smoke out of papers,
Joints?
but yeah, joints. But I like bongs the best.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hard. I respect that. Look at that. Look
I
at
know,
God.
right? This is my first one.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I normally just go to my neighbors and
I
use
know.
his.
I love that. That's amazing. When were you bartending?
I was super young when I lived in Detroit. It was before I even turned 21.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be bartending in the city.
That's hard.
Yep, that's making money on the weekends. So I was in a girl group.
Right.
So that's how I made my money. I bartended on the weekends, and then during the week, I was in the studio in the rehearsals.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You've been grinding though. That's like
I ain't had no choice, girl.
right. No, I mean, I started serving at 14. I was like, I do not want to spend my parents' money.
Yeah,
So
my
I
first
said-
job was at Taco Bell.
Yo, how was that?
I miss it. I learned how to roll the best burritos
Yeah.
from working at Taco Bell.
Do you still eat Taco Bell now?
Yes.
Do it be like
It's good. Still, I know what to
if you
order.
hitting the little spots?
I like
damn, I
Taco
used to
Bell.
work here. Like
Yeah, that was my first job.
I used to love their nachos. Oh my god,
Are they nachos?
their nachos were bussin'.
Now I love they nacho fries.
Oh, they got nacho fries now.
They so good.
Damn. What did you do for Delta?
I was a customer service agent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
How was that?
That was the only job I liked that I've ever
Okay.
had. Yeah, I worked there though like seasonally. So I will only work so many hours per year.
Oh, fire.
And I did that so I can keep my flight benefits so I could travel from Detroit to LA.
For free?
Yeah. Me and my family.
Life hack. Sis.
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
No. I've been trying to figure out how to get a buddy pass or trying to get free flights. I'm like, somebody please bless me with some flight hookup.
Look, I was actually happy when I didn't have to fly standby no more.
Yeah.
Because, girl, I can't tell you how many times I spent the night in the airport.
No.
So now I'll be happy when I got my confirmed seat. Like,
Ah, shit. I
ain't
would
going
not
back
want
to
that.
life. But I'm thankful for it, though.
For sure.
because that's how I was able to build here in California.
That's crazy.
I would stay 4 days in Detroit, then fly, come to LA for 3 days, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Blah, 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 blah. So for so many years, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then you finally pulled the trigger.
Finally.
What's your favorite part of LA?
Malibu.
Okay, I need to go. Oh, my girl's having a bachelorette there this weekend.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Damn, I need to go there more often.
Have a ball.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Find you a Malibu man.
Girl, where they be at? Oh, this is great. Tweets. 31-year-old guy in Michigan, married, mortgage, and career. 31-year-old guy in LA just learned how to make toast. How do LA men compare to Detroit men?
Oh my goodness. They don't compare.
Right.
You know, actually, let me be nice.
They from LA.
Hold on, let me be nice. Because everybody from LA that I've met, I like y'all. It's the people that move here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've never dated a guy from LA.
What if they move here from the Midwest though?
Then we could be
Because
one
we
and the
attract
same.
the worst people.
But I can't.
Like,
But I don't know. It's just something about the people that I meet that move here because they're all chasing opportunity.
That part.
You know,
it's a
where-
bunch of people trying to survive.
Exactly. Where at home in the Midwest, they are surviving. They aren't trying to.
Yeah.
They got a job. They got a nice house. They want a family.
Right.
You know, I mean, they still ain't shit sometimes too.
Yeah.
But it's just different in the way that we live, period.
Right.
From the
Interesting.
Midwest to out here.
So what questions are you asking when you're on a first date?
I like to ask, what was their longest relationship?
Okay.
I like to ask that because depending upon the answer, it shows me like their level of commitment.
For
You know?
sure.
I'm always curious to know that. Most people be like 6 months, 3 months. I'd be like,
Yeah. All right, next.
of course I like to know what's their career, like their profession, what they do.
Yeah. Where do you be meeting these men?
Lately, girl, I ain't been on no dates.
I know you ain't been dating, but when you were dating.
When I would meet people
Do people slide in your DMs?
People slide in my DMs, but I meet people everywhere I go, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, like it really don't matter where I'm at, I meet people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You probably just get hit on all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they find out who you are and they're like extra like, damn.
Some people I don't tell them my name.
Okay. Oh, respect that. Damn. Not even until you guys go out on that date?
I tell them my name, Cayenne. For real.
Why Cayenne?
First off, it's easier to understand.
Okay.
And they don't need to know my business. They don't know me. I don't know them. They don't know me. You know? Until we serious, you don't need to know me.
Right. That is hilarious. Another tweet. An item I can't live without, my vibrator.
That's what you're telling me?
Oh, dang. I remember the days that I couldn't.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, do you prefer vibrators over the D?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Never. But, you know, I've always kept a vibrator on deck since I was young. My mama came to my house and found them one time. Like, they would just be like, Britt, really?
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't believe it. Like, that I would have vibrators and dildos.
Oh, my God.
But I think those are
That is so funny.
for real. You know, okay, so here's my thing.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll need my vibrator because I carry a lot on my shoulders. You know,
Yeah.
have a heavy workload.
1,000%.
So, and I'm single.
Right.
You feel me? So that vibrator, 15 seconds, stress relief.
For sure. 15 seconds, that's all it takes, sis.
Sometimes 7, depending on
Damn.
what speed is on.
Yeah. I'm crying. You said jackhammer? I'm screaming. Yo, imagine being a dad and finding your daughter's dildo, though.
He might like that better than finding her with a man.
Damn, y'all agreeing about the dildo. What?
That means she ain't getting none.
Right.
Damn, I didn't think about it like that. All right.
But when I started, like, celibacy, I don't even stop using a vibrator too. That tweet had to be a long time ago.
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know when it was.
Yeah. I know it was because I
Yeah.
haven't
Okay.
tapped in. I ain't used the rolls. It's been packed up somewhere. I don't
What
even
do
know
you
where
do
it's
when
at.
you're horny?
So, dang, all these people right. When I'm horny, my hand, you know, but
sure.
honestly, like, I just been like, focusing on work.
I hear you. I hear you.
You know, like pouring my sexual energy into my work.
I hear you. Last question.
Okay.
Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
for sure.
When it's time. Don't ask me what kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not telling you.
Oh my gosh. I just found out the craziest shit, y'all.
What?
I'm sorry. This shit had my mind blown. I just have to say it because it's too crazy. But if y'all fuck with it, no judgment.
What?
But my homegirl's fucking with a guy who's trying to get her to shit on him during sex.
I'm out.
Right.
If y'all are into it, I know y'all probably be too embarrassed to say it, but
None of us got enough money to fuck with shit like that. That's rich people.
Right. Fact.
wait, how is that rich people's?
Bro, because rich people are bored. It's a power thing. They just want to.
All right, Vinny, that's a good
Nah,
explanation.
that's crazy.
But this is from G Dabs. They got the best concentrates in the game.
I thought it was going to be a vibrator.
Nah. That would have been so divine. What the hell? But yeah, if you want to open it, these are the best concentrates in the game.
Oh,
we got a
nice.
hash hole in there. Be careful. We got some pre-rolls in there.
So cool.
They have these live rosin pens. We got you right,
Nice.
sis. I don't know if you know
Wow.
anyone that we got you some tree.
Thank you.
Yes.
I like to dab.
Ooh, yo, they have
'Cause I
lighters
could
in
dab
there.
out of my bomb.
You dab too?
Yeah.
Let's go, sis. Dang, she a real one. Let's talk about it. What's your relationship with Timbaland?
Oh, man, I've known Timbaland for a couple of years now. He found me by my live mixes, actually.
That's so dope.
Yeah, and he was like posting my live mixes all the time on
That's
his
so
Instagram.
fire.
Yeah, he was like Team Timbo.
Y'all ever get in the studio?
Not yet.
Bitch, why you ain't DM him like, let's get in the studio?
I know. I definitely see that in the near future for sure.
Okay, for sure.
I know it's gonna be absolutely amazing when it
Yeah,
happens.
that's dope.
He recently was in Detroit and he gave me tickets to see.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah,
That's dope.
it was cool.
That's dope that you could hit him and he could just bless you.
Yeah, man.
Because, you know, people
The
don't
love.
be responding.
No, they don't. So I'm thankful. Timbaland is a legend, you
Yeah,
know, so
facts.
it's kind of crazy.
I had this artist, I don't know if you heard of her. Her name is Queen Herbie.
I don't think so.
She went viral on Instagram because she was rapping like as fast as Busta Rhymes,
Oh,
the
wow.
Look At Me Now song. She said Jermaine Dupri, Questlove, Kanye, Jay-Z. Like she met so many people off going viral on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anyone else that you were super excited for?
That I've met.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal. That was kind of crazy. He posted my La Mixes and I'm
Oh my
like,
gosh.
whoa. James Fauntleroy.
Ooh, that's the homie, yeah.
He reposted one
Fire.
of my La Mixes. I met so many people. So many people have seen those videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's unique. Like,
Thank
you know?
you. Thank you.
Yeah, you got to bring them back.
I know, right? I should.
Yeah, I know they take a long time.
They do.
This is from Fat Panda.
Oh, wow.
So this is gas.
This gas.
Yeah. So this is indoor cannabis.
Wow.
It's fucking fire. It's women owned. Shout out to women owned.
Okay. Shout out to women
they've
owned
been in the game
business.
for over a decade.
For sure.
Hey, their golden pineapple strain is my favorite.
This
What kind
one?
of weed you like?
I like sativa.
Okay.
But I do like citrusy flavors.
Ooh,
so
I love
will
citrus.
definitely
Yes.
love this pineapple.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got you some hot sugar edibles that are vegan and gluten free.
Fire.
And then they have their Smalls line, Snickle Fritz, which is another fun and affordable way to smoke their strains.
This?
That's their Fat Panda, the oil, yeah. You know, from gas.
Let's go.
Hey.
Thank you.
Of course. Any new music, anything you want to plug?
My last single I released called Let Me Know.
Let me know. I was going to ask.
Yeah,
that was,
yeah.
Yes, let me know.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Super vibe.
Hell yeah. It's like
women
R&B, right?
empowerment,
Yeah.
Female anthem.
Yeah.
Yes, R&B based.
I
Yep.
love that.
It's a vibe. Go check that out.
Hey.
Stream, run them numbers up for me.
Right. Hey, especially independent artists, man.
Yeah, for
Stream
sure.
that shit. Support independent artists.
Thank you.
Of course. This is the Temple 10 Spitfire round. Favorite emoji?
The heart that go like this.
The hands one? Those
Yeah.
are my favorite too.
Yeah.
I literally love that one.
Me too.
I was so happy when they made it.
Me too.
Favorite munchies? Not watermelon.
Hot Cheetos.
Damn, everyone says that. Favorite restaurant in LA?
Steak 48
Ooh, where's that?
in Beverly Hills.
What'd you get there?
Their filet is amazing. Their creme brulee corn
Oh, yeah, yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah. You still on the no meat?
Yeah.
How's that been?
It's been good. I've been 10 toes, stand on business.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
I love it. Biggest pet peeve?
Liars.
Ooh. Last thing you Googled?
Let me see.
Let's see.
It say meat recalled listeria.
There's a meat recall out there?
Yeah.
Damn.
The turkey meat. The deli,
Shit.
deli meat. You don't eat meat, you good.
Dumbest bag you ever dropped?
Yeah, I got this my name iced out, just
Hey, a
expensive.
chain?
Yeah.
That's fly though.
I could have invested it in something else and made money off of it. I don't
For
even
sure.
wear it no more.
You don't?
No, because now I don't even like to be flashy like that
For
no
sure.
more. You
Especially
know?
in LA because these streets are.
That part too,
Girl.
especially. So I don't even wear it. It's just
Right.
be sitting there. And then
Yeah.
it's my name. You know what made me realize it was dumb that I bought that? Because when I would wear it, when I would go places, everybody's like, LaBrittany. And I'm like, it's because it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm not
I
even-
didn't like that.
I'm not gonna lie, LaBrittany. If I don't recognize an artist, I'll look at their chain. Like,
Right. Yeah, it was just I'm straight.
Yeah.
I like small little dainty jewelry.
For sure.
You feel me?
Yeah. So how much was it?
Just too much.
Okay. Biggest turn on?
My biggest turn on, consistency.
Ooh. Ideal date night?
Ideal date night, honestly, I like to kick it conversation.
For sure.
You know, we could be doing whatever.
Yeah.
But I just like somebody that knows how to have good intellectual conversation.
For sure. Respect. Favorite sex position? Don't be shy now.
Missionary.
No!
Why?
I don't know. Why do I think missionary is the most boring one?
I don't.
Not the hair flip. I'm crying. First thing.
Or the side.
Damn, I don't really. I
Yeah.
don't like the side.
Or on my stomach.
Doggy style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like doggy style
Yeah.
for sure.
This is just too much.
First thing that comes to mind, LaBrittany.
Lil Brittany. Gemini.
I would say boss babe.
Let's go.
You be doing the damn thing.
Thank you.
And yeah, we
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you.
To seal off this beautiful moment, this is the student glass. This is the world's craziest gravity bong.
Wow.
Sis, you're about to... It's a little heavy, but...
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. This
Is
should
this?
be... Yes. We do flips, and it comes out the hose. But this should be lit. You hold it down, you press the button, and once it's ready, it'll show you, right? And then you flip it. So you flip it once, and you wait till the smoke clears, and then...
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then it comes out the hose.
Whoa, you still going? It's still going.
Hey!
It's-
Yeah! Yeah! I'm so happy, guys! Yeah! One more hit!
No.
One more damn! That just made my whole day. Thank you!
That tastes good though.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's with the G-Dabs concentrate, so you can put the concentrates in here. Sis, have a field day.
That's wow.
Yo. Hey!
This, I gotta have a party or
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, we would love
something. You
that.
pull up, all
Yeah,
y'all.
girl, we're all invited.
Everybody's invited.
Yes.
Thank
you.
you. Wow,
Of
so
course.
many cool gifts.
I know.
I wasn't expecting it to be Christmas.
Yeah.